everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, we close out the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend Series, Bronc, with a good one. Between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Prater ready to get this one going. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
They go play action. Here's May. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's May on 1st and 10. It's complete. Kyle Williams. Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Kick team out there as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Tight end going in motion here. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the gun, it's Tracy. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Darts out of the shotgun. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
He'll come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterbo on the ground. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Going right back to Scatterbo. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, set! Going power with the big tight end. And the run will not work. He is soft to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. He's got it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. It's May from the end zone. And this one is launched downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. From that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
May now on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Takes it in at the 26. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. They'll motion Slayton left. From the gun, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Tracy. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Darts going to the air. Dump off caught by his back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Dropped by the first defender taken in this year's NFL draft. That was Abdul Carter.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is May. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. May. He's going deep. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And he's taken down directly off that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He's going to find this one deep down. That finds him deep down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
To the air yet again, May. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction.
And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
Well, how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. On 1st down, here's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st down, New York.
To throw, here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Carlton Davis. There he goes, right sideline. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. Going on 1st down, it's Dart. And the Patriots get there and take him down. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Back to throw, here's Dart. He's in trouble, it gets brought down again. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
3rd and long for him here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, and you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Punt team out now, and it's the former Patriots All-Pro Jake Bailey on the kick. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. All right, so we're going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
First and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Now try a deep shot down the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, can you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. It's his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 32.
First down. First and 10 at the 32.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Putting the tight end in motion. Back now, pressure coming. Forced out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with third and long. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense, they got a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Matt Prater on for the field goal try. This from 48 on the left hash. Prater puts it through. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Now Prater on to send it away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's made in the air. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Crazy.
May on 1st and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Sending a tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Oh, and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Working quickly here.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
On play action with Dart. Completed to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10. Here's May. This one to Williams out left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
May looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite hang on.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Chased out to his right. Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Patriots first down.
On play action, here's May. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots push the lead up to 12. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Slayton with the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Here's Tracy on first down. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Tracy once more. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shazy through it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Desperation time here on fourth. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He has been sacked over and over and over here, and this time cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right, and I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over and over.
Let's go. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Defense showing blitz here. May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
No throw, 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
To the air yet again, May. Looking slant route, complete. That'll be the first and more. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.